Guys, I just stepped out of the house and it's like 100 degrees today. It's literally like 100 degrees in the morning. This is way too hot. What do you guys do? What do you guys do when it's super hot outside? Let me know. What's up, guys? I'm losing my voice after yesterday's show. Whew. All right. So a lot of people ask me about freight, guys. So if you're picking up a pallet or shipping a pallet, I usually work with a dedicated freight person. They handle all my freight. I don't go through UPS or FedEx freight. Those tend to be a lot more expensive. If you guys need any help with any type of freight, whether it's a pallet or 2 pallets, and you guys have no idea what to do, if you don't have a forklift, that's fine. If you have some product that you want to sell, we can send a truck to you. We'll set up all of the freight. All you got to do is just have a pallet jack typically, and that's it. We'll take care of all of it for you. If you guys need help with any freight, we could also help you. But freight is pretty simple. Usually if it's less than a truckload, it's called an LTL pallets. They'll take a little bit longer to arrive, but they are fairly cheap. You just want to make sure that they're properly wrapped up, saran wrapped, so that there's no tampering. If you're doing a full truckload, you don't have to worry about, really plastic wrap or saran wrapping the pallets really heavy, because it makes no difference, because that's your dedicated freight. It's not going to have multiple drops and transfers. When it's an LTL, if you're doing like 1 or 2 pallet shipments, it's going to be picked up in a box truck. It's going to go to the DC, distribution center. It's going to be moved around. So those are the ones, if you're transferring something, you really want to make sure that they're wrapped up really nice and tight so that there's no tampering. The tops have to be covered. I like to cover the tops. If I'm shipping like 1 pallet to someone, I like to have the tops covered like this. Let me show you guys. I like to have some kind of cardboard or something covering the top, and then we'll plastic wrap the entire thing, the top, everything, so that there's no tampering. Because if you're just shipping something like this, right, to a customer, and it's going to a distribution center, and they have a bunch of employees, and so people are going to start digging. People are going to look. People will pull something out. Some of the workers there. It happens all the time, guys, especially with like electronics loads. When we would get Amazon loads and things like that, and there could be a lot more things of value in there, you always want to make sure. So if you're buying a pallet from someone, right, and you've never done that before, you're buying 1 pallet, 2 pallets, 3 pallets, make sure you ask them to properly wrap it really, really good so that there's absolutely no tampering. Because that one item that's missing, especially if it's an Amazon truckload or pallet, Best Buy, something like that, you do not want any tampering. So just a quick tip for you guys. Man, I got some horrible allergies today, guys. Horrible allergies. So for all of you clothing resellers out there, or someone who doesn't know what to do with these things, see these little tags, guys? They sell these removers on Amazon. It'll remove any tag for you. Really convenient. All right, so I've been sorting. I'm filling up this pallet right here. This is all baby stuff. If anybody's interested in buying this entire pallet of baby, this is specifically curated all baby. There's going to be newborn all the way to 3T in here. You got little shorts, pants. The majority of the stuff is going to be new with tags. I'd say 99% of it new with tags. So a lot of really nice stuff. You got a little shirt. If you guys want this pallet, we're probably going to have 2, because we're separating all the clothing. So I'm gonna build this one to the top. There's probably going to be around 1,400 pieces in here. We'll get a count. So I'm just cleaning up today, guys. Today I'm cleaning up. I'm consolidating all the pallets. I gotta get that big swamp cooler out of here. Guys, it's starting to get hot. It's like 100 degrees outside. The only thing we have up here is that little ventilation. We have no AC in this warehouse, so it sucks. But this thing's huge, guys. I'm 6'5". Look how big that is. This thing right here is an industrial swamp cooler we bought about 5 years ago. This will churn half of our warehouse into about a nice 75 degrees once we turn it on. So I'm cleaning everything up so I could get that big boy out of there. All right, I will update you all in a bit. You guys, so you know what I just thought about? You know how everybody's saying that AI is gonna take our jobs? So as I'm sorting through this pallet right here, I'm throwing all the pajamas in here. And a lot of the times, the pajamas, they're connected by these strings. Let me show you. So the pajamas, the two pieces, they're connected by this string right here. So I don't think an AI robot will be able to grab a stack of clothes, start pulling it, and sense when there may be a string tangled in there. So not to rip it, not to separate the set. What do you guys think? These are really nice pajamas though. Oh, see, I just messed up on that one. So what I'm doing here is, there's a lot of the same pajamas we have, like the Ford Broncos. I'm just consolidating all the pallets. I already cleared out 2 full pallets. Just consolidating everything. I'm doing baby with the baby. I'm doing 4, 5, and up separately, and I'm trying to get more to the bottom of it because my daughter was going through this one. So she kind of she shoved everything to the side, and she said there was nothing else here. But the thing is, with the clothing pallets, they're so heavy, they're so compressed, that once you get this top layer out of here and you get to the bottom, kind of to the bottom, you guys see that? See how it's starting to turn a little different over here? Now it's just more compressed. And then you got some more stuff right there, see? It's all compressed. You got some more shirts, so the stuff we're looking for a sale, some shorts. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go through a couple of pallets today. I'm gonna separate a couple of them. I already did some of my administrative stuff. Guys, we have some really cool stuff coming in. We have some pre-sorted clothing coming in, perfect for whatnot. We're gonna try that out. If you guys are interested in that, I'm gonna show you a video of what it looks like. We could resell it to you as well. So yeah, we're gonna have a couple things. We might have some Kings merchandise, some Sacramento Kings NBA merchandise coming in, some jerseys and stuff like that. If anybody wants jerseys, if you guys are interested in jerseys, you're on the outside of California, let us know. We can't sell those in California. Just the deal that we have. So hit me up. Let me know what you guys need. We're making some good progress, guys. We're making some good progress. I sorted 2 full pallets already. That's 2,600 pieces. I started piling on the shorts with the shorts. I did half a pallet of pajamas. We topped off this baby pallet. I had to put some cardboard in here so it doesn't fall out. This is all newborn to 3T. Newborn to 3T. If anybody wants these, hit me up. I got a pallet for us to sort. Pallet to sort. And then we got this whole area cleared out. I gotta get all of these big boxes out. This is a bunch of the stuff that's laying around the warehouse like this. This is from when we were doing the liquidation auctions. So it's like bed frames, furniture. We got a stack of Gaylords in the back. We use those for trash. So I'm gonna move this pallet. I'm gonna move that pallet. We're gonna take that sucker out. I'm gonna order because this is kind of like a ghetto little setup right here. I'm gonna order a shipping station. We're probably gonna put the shipping station against the wall over there, against that wall. We're gonna put a shipping station right there. You guys will see it all transform slowly but surely. Shipping station is gonna be most likely right here. We're gonna take apart this pallet rack. We're gonna put that on wheels, and we're gonna make this whole section like L-shape shipping station with racks for your tape, boxes, all that stuff. I have some people that are coming to pick up these 4 Amazon pallets. So we're getting some progress done. We're getting progress done. I'm gonna take out that big swamp cooler, or maybe I can make the shipping station right here. Maybe I could do it somewhere right here against this wall.
Preferably, I would want it to be away from the stream, but you know what, I was also thinking the streaming, I could either do against that wide backdrop, or I could put it in the office for the streaming section. I'm not sure yet. So the more I clean everything up, the more it's like a empty canvas for us. Because all of these racks that you guys see, all of these pallet racks, they used to be filled up with all auctionable inventory. So now we got like some stuff scattered. So it's coming together. I already broke down some Gaylords. I'm getting stuff out of the way. More of the stuff that needs to be sorted, I brought it over here so it's staged nice and it's out of the way of the main area. So these need to be sorted, these need to be sorted, these need to be sorted, those need to be sorted. This rack is in the way. We're gonna move that. The problem is those pallet racks right there are creating a divider. I don't like that. We're gonna take that apart. Or, guys, or I could make a shipping station against this wall. So what do you guys think? Should I make a shipping station against this wall, that other wall, or the one in the back? I don't know. The more things move around, the more kind of starting to get some ideas. I'm gonna gut everything completely. I'm gonna gut that entire corner that had all of our supplies. I'm gonna move that table. So a lot of work, guys, a lot of work today. That's why we're not doing the show. I already did some meetings. A bunch of stuff happening today. So we're hustling. We're getting it done, guys. We're getting it done. Make sure you're following. All right, so I'm thinking for now, you know how I had everything right here? I'm gonna push it back this way a little bit into this little corner while I wait for my table to arrive. I think I'm gonna order one from Uline. I'm gonna order one from Uline. Guys, look at this swamp cooler. Made in the USA, baby. I had this thing for 6 years. Guys, 6 years we had this thing. Look how big this is. And I'm 6'5", guys. Look how big that is. That towers over me. This is the biggest porta-cool that they make. If you guys have a warehouse and you want a really good swamp cooler, go with the biggest porta-cool they got. This is the Jetstream 270. Absolute beast, guys. Absolute beast. I'm about to fill it up with some water. We're gonna clean it out, dust it out. And once the water gets rolling in there, it's gonna be cool in this warehouse. It's gonna be so cool in this warehouse. You guys have no idea. I'm sweating like crazy right now. I need to bring a change of clothes with me because I sweat so bad in here when this thing is not on. So today's one of those days where I'm like, you know what? Let's see if we got any Black Widows in here. Every year I wrap it up with plastic like this, guys, because the warehouse gets really dusty. So every year we fully plastic wrap it. Make sure everything is nice and clean. All right, we'll take that out. Sweet. Black Widows, you guys better run because we're about to fill you up. Let's see. Yeah, we do have some Black Widow problems in this warehouse. I mean, the Black Widows are cool. They take care of the other bugs, so I'm not too worried. They never bothered us. The Black Widow never bothered me anyway. All right. Summer season is starting, everyone. Summer season is starting. So basically, there's two options. You could connect the hose to here and just have continuous flow, or you could fill the water up in there. I prefer to fill it up because that way I can move it around, maneuver it. There's a gauge right there, shows you empty or full, and then you got your water control. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this puppy up. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up for a little bit. Clean it up, fill it up, and I will show you guys how this thing works. All right, so we tightened that whole area up. We got a lot of more, opened up about 10 feet of space over here. And since a lot of these pallets are repetitive, and before they were so crammed, I left a little bit of space over here so we could just come in and sort. We could sort out of this one, we could sort out of that one, we could sort out of that one, out of that one. They should have cut all of them on the front so it lines up with the holes for the pallet jack. That way I would have put them all straight by side, but I mean, I could technically cut one myself. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. And then these are all the shorts I already filled up today. And this is all the pallets of shorts, guys. These are shorts only. Shorts only. If someone wants this pallet of shorts, let me know, guys. We'll ship it to you. I could probably build a couple more of shorts pallets like this. These are all shorts from Target, primarily girls shorts. So there's the pull-on shorts with the pockets, and there's biker shorts. You got biker shorts with the hearts. You got cheetah print biker shorts, pull-on shorts, tie-dye. There's some grays. There's some gray ones, some black ones. So it's all gonna be a mix. It's all gonna be a mix like this guy of guys of just shorts. The tie-dye ones are pretty nice. These ones we sell out crazy of the tie-dye ones. We just have too many, guys, so we're willing to part ways with these. But I think we could probably do about 1,000 pieces in a pallet of shorts. If you guys want this pallet, we're located in Northern California. You could, man, I can't even talk. You guys could contact me directly on my WhatsApp. It's 916-532-9879. We also have this baby pallet we just built. We built this baby one. The baby one's pretty cool. A lot of really nice stuff in here. There's Carters, there's onesies, there's PJs, there's everything. So if you guys want any of these, hit us up. If you guys want a whole truckload, we can sell you a whole truckload. It's not gonna be coming from our warehouse. It's gonna be coming from the distribution center. Let us know, all right? All right, guys. We got the hose connected. Just powered it. Let's see if it works. Guys, let's see if the fan works. Let's go. Oh, it stopped. There we go. There we go. Okay, the fan works. Now let's see if the pump works. The pumps on these go out a lot. Let's see if the pump works. The pump is not working. Okay. But those are always faulty. Pumps are always faulty on these things.
Is there like a reset button?
Is there a reset button? No. It's a fuse. It's always a fuse with these ones. Like every year we got to change the fuse. Oh well. Well, you know what? The fan will be good for now, guys. The fan will be good for now. I'm gonna have to get a fuse. I'm gonna have to get a fuse and change the fuse to get the water flowing. I don't know why it stopped. It was working perfectly last year, but I mean, that's the second time we're gonna change the fuse on that one, so whatever. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. As long as the fan works, it's better than nothing. Okay, guys, so right now what we're doing is, so we got this thing set up. The fan is working, the pump's not working. It's whatever, it still helps. I got Noel came in here. Katie came in. Guys, we got Macy's. We're adding the Macy's. We're putting it all on hangers, and we're gonna put it on the display racks. So what we're gonna do for tomorrow's show is we're gonna do Target, and then in between we're gonna show a couple Macy's items. That way, when we only run Macy's, they go for a lower price, but when we do Target and show some Macy's, it goes higher in value. Let me show you guys this one piece that I hung up right here. Super nice. Check this out. Check this one out, guys. Size 6'7", Pokemon set. This is, I don't know, I think it'll go for 12 to 15, 100%. 100%, so that's gonna be a pretty good profit on that little piece. So we're gonna hang them all up like that, and then we're gonna try to sell it. All right, just got back from the post office. Hung up a bunch of cool stuff, guys, for the display. So we're gonna be running this stuff with our Target stuff. So we got cool stuff. We got Levi's shirt. This is all Macy's. We got, oh, is the camera dirty? Levi's shirt. Another Levi's. We got these shorts. These are really nice. 34 retail on those. Levi's. Look at the fabric on that one. So a lot of really nice stuff. Super cool Pokemon pajama set, shirt, Grinch, little Grinch outfit. We got a lot more. I need to get some more clothing racks. We got this one that's super nice. We got this dress. Well, hopefully people bid on it tomorrow. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do $2 starts, guys. We're gonna see. We got a Jordan shirt. It still has this thing. We're gonna have to remove it. Minecraft. Another Levi's. And then we got the other rack right here. This is the bigger sizes. Mickey Mouse shirt. You got some joggers, jean shorts, Levi's shirt, Guess jeans, jean shorts, Guess. So yeah, totally really, really good stuff over here. But then we got more boxes. I just gotta get all this stuff out of here, put it up on hangers. Let's see what we got. We got Calvin Klein pants, Calvin Klein, Nike. Ooh, I didn't see these before. How did those get in there? The Nike joggers, standard fit, size small, so that would be 6'7". Oh yeah, those ones are gonna sell great. These are gonna sell great. $40 retail. Got my hangers right here. So, as usual, Noelle's helping me. Noelle, blink. Blink 3 times. Guys, she needs help. She needs help. But yeah, guys, this is already towards the end of the day. We just started doing this. I was doing a bunch of other stuff for the majority of the day. I'm working on a supplier to get a bunch of Disney and Pokemon stuff in. They said they're able to supply like 200, 300,000 units a month. So we'll see, but so far it's just been a back and forth, because I'm working with a broker. And so I told the broker, I said, hey, let me fly down to the distribution center, meet directly with the vendor. We could sign an agreement where I won't step on your toes. I won't ask for the vendor's name. I'll still go through you, you'll get your commission. But they're so adamant about it. They don't want me going there. Instead, it's like playing, messenger. I tell this person, they tell the vendor, and this is already going on 2 weeks. They said they could give me 300,000 units of the stuff. I could easily export it and resell it. I might just call it off because I don't like it when it goes back and forth. My spidey senses go off if something's wrong, because the entire business is wire transfer. So if I'm gonna wire transfer someone, $40,000 or $50,000, I have to feel good about it. I have to feel right about it, because I've been screwed before, guys. I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on bad deals, things that people promised, and then when it shows up, it's absolute trash. So my recommendation is, if someone has product, go and inspect it. If you can't inspect it, no matter how good it sounds, bounce right away. Get out of that deal, or you will get screwed. That's almost 1,000%. Maybe 5% of the times you won't, but if someone says you can't come and inspect it, then that means it's not in their warehouse and they're brokering it and they've never seen it. Unless it's a small amount. For example, let me tell you guys a story. For example, a lot of these brokers are really, really tricky, okay? We had a situation one time where we got 4 sample pallets from a distributor, and the 4 sample pallets were just fantastic, right? Clothing was great. So we went ahead and purchased the whole truckload. It was around like $43,000 wire transfer. The whole truckload comes in, guys, and it's literally the exact same stuff. No variety. It was absolute garbage. And so I was sitting on that for the longest time ever. It was bad experience. So even if you're ordering a sample, if the sample is great before committing to a full truckload, make sure you guys fly down there and check it out. I mean, an airplane ticket is much cheaper than being out $40,000 or 30 or 20 or 100, whatever you're buying. It depends. If you're buying, 1,000 laptops or 2,000 laptops. Go and make sure you check it out. If it's from a recycler, is it grade A, B, or C? Is it power on? Are they password protected? There's just so many variables in the business, guys. I've been through it all in 10 years. I've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly. 3 different liquidation businesses in 10 years, but it's still all liquidation, right? So be very careful, guys. The liquidation industry is very, very grimy. There's a lot of shady people, a lot of middlemen that will cherry pick the pallets and send you the absolute trash. If you're ever bringing in truckloads, for example, let's say Target high piece count, right? Target high piece count. A lot of people on Whatnot are selling Target high piece count. They think they're getting the good stuff, but the reality is the majority of these big companies are taking the good stuff. Guys, Target has their own eBay store. Okay, Target has their own eBay store where they're literally selling the best stuff and everyone else is getting the trash. There are a few people who will send you really good quality merchandise, but that's far and few. So make sure you vet everyone, make sure you do your research. Guys, hold on tight to your money because one bad load and you could be out of business. This is an all wire transfer business. So that's the tip of the day for you. Okay, guys. So we ended up sorting a whole bunch of stuff. We hung up a bunch of brand new stuff on the racks. Each of these pieces is right here is like $30 to $40 retail. Overfilled the baby pallet. Baby pallet's overfilled. Finished this one over here almost. We got 2 pallets of kids shorts. 2 pallets of kids shorts. If you guys want one, let me know. And then we set up. We made some room. We got the swamp cooler set up. I gotta fix the power switch on it or the fuse for the water pump. And then we got, look how nice that looks, guys. Check that out. We are loaded for tomorrow. Keep in mind, guys, all my videos are not gonna be about Whatnot. We're gonna be doing other stuff as well. We're just trying to figure this Whatnot thing out so I could put someone to run the show instead of me. We could hire a host eventually. We're just gonna put procedures in place. Look at these shirts, look how cool those are. Mario Kart, Lightning McQueen, Lilo and Stitch, Stranger Things. That Stranger Things one, that one's sick, look at that one. We got a Super Mario hoodie, we got a little Pikachu sweater, Charizard, this one's nice, Charizard, Sonic the Hedgehog. And then my daughter found some Aeropostale stuff. Guys, we're gonna be having some new stuff coming in from one of our buddies who reached out to us. We're gonna be reviewing that stuff as well. So until tomorrow, guys, thank you so much for tuning in again. I'm just trying to make these vlogs every day. This is just nothing special. This is what we do in the warehouse. No bells and whistles, just the everyday grind. We're supposed to be getting some NBA jerseys in also. One of the teams I liquidate for them directly, they reached out to me. So if you guys want some jerseys, I'll be showing those soon to you as well. And then we're gonna get some mall brand clothing. We're gonna get some graphic tees coming in. And then hopefully I could finally secure the deal for all those Pikachu and Disney and all those graphic tees, because these people are a pain in the butt to work with. But that's the industry, right? That's the industry. All right, guys, until tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home, eat some food. See you mañana.